Okay, I'm back. This is Cindy Watson, and I have already put on all my skincare, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do my makeup every morning. Now, I'm going to be using several tools. My brushes, I'll show you as I go. I'm also going to use this palette papers that you can get from the back office that you can mix your products on, or you can get a steel metal plate and your product won't dry on it. I got this one from SeneGence. You can get it from Amazon. They're all great. You can wash this off. Today I'm going to be using these palette papers that you get from SeneGence in the back office. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some contouring and highlighting. So I'm using Candlelight eyeshadow as a cover-up. And what I do, I have a pimple right there. I'm going to just dot it. And I have a freckle right there that I cannot stand. I'm dotting it. Then I'm going to draw a line down my nose, because you always want your nose to be thinner. And I'm going to hide my bags. Hide my bags right here. Remember I have this big V and some wrinkles there. I'm going to go down my labial folds. In any place you have an imperfection. Now at this point, you can pat it in with your hands, or you can use a little brush. I kind of do both. I have this little brush. And you're just going to pat it in a little bit. If you do too much, you're taking it off. So, right where around I have that pimple, your dark circles. And and I like the eyeshadow better than the concealer. I use both of them though, but this dries quicker because it's cream to powder eyeshadow. And I just like the finish. Now you should go up on your nose. You're not going to rub it in because it's going to highlight all the dark areas. See, now I'm using my fingers. Trying to hurry. Now, I'm not going to do a lot of contouring. That's just highlighting. So the next thing we'll do is I'm using Phone right now because I've lost my tan. Phone. And I actually use the regular Make Sense foundation. And I'm going to mix it. Oops, sorry, I'm making a mess. With my pearlizer. Now I opened this pearlizer May 23rd. And so I opened this Phone too. See? And I have that much left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bigger dot of Phone than I do my pearlizer. I'm going to do half of that, and it's kind of running. My Phone, see? The Phone is a natural highlighter, and it gives you that matte, that glowy finish like J-Lo without being greasy, because remember I was oily. So I'm going to take my brush. I got this brush from SeneGence Cosmetics. I love it. It's my favorite. It's about $45, but this is my own personal brush. You can get it from Ulta, but anyway, I love this brush. You can get cheaper ones on Amazon, but you get what you pay for. And I've had this brush 2 years. And I clean it every day, once a week. And I just love it. So what I do, so I've rubbed it together. And I'm going to just put some dots on my face. And this is what I do usually. Then I'm going to stipple it. Stipple means press. Press. You're not painting a picture. You're pressing. You are stippling it into your skin. I'm going to go all over, especially around those places that I highlighted, like my little beauty markers that I had. And I'm stippling it in all over. You're not going to see a line of demarcation with it. It's going to adjust to your skin tone. Give you just a beautiful finish where it's going to look airbrushed. You know, because I'm really 75. Do I look good for 75? No, I'm kidding. I'm not 75. I'm 53. And I think I look good for 53. But I love what I do. I love putting makeup on other people. I always have. Be looking. I'm going to tell you my story in another video. Because Lisa Morris, now she's Morris, challenged me. And I'm going to make a video and tell you all how I started. So anyway, I'm trying to do this. right where I had that. I'm going to go, let's see. So it's perfectly finished. Looks great. So next thing I'm going to do is, and what I always do is I just take, and this brush is from Tarte. It's just a big fluffy brush. And after I'm through, I just buff it in just to make sure it's all blended, because the secret is blending. Buff it all in. Okay. Then what I do is I take our bronzing powder brush, and I've had this since March of 2013. And I've not used a whole bronzer. And I do it halfway. I make a fish face. And I go underneath my cheekbones to contour. And I have high cheekbones, have a square face, and very high cheekbones. That's what I do. So then what I do next is I'm going to use bronze blush and cherry blush. These are very concentrated. You're only going to use a little bit. I'm going to show you. This is my palette paper. I'm going to put a dot. That's going to be too much, really. And I'm going to put a dot of bronzer. The bronze blush. I'm going to mix it up. And if I knew what, and I have this coral top on, I'm probably going to wear salmon today. So if I had salmon, look up here. I do. How's that? So I have salmon lip scents, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it with my blush, and my blush is going to match my lipstick. This is so cool. So you take a little bit of your lip scents, you put it there. You have to be quick because it dries quick, and I take my blush brush that I got from Crown Cosmetics, and I mix it all up like that. All up. And then this is very concentrated. You're going to put a dot and a dot right above where you put that bronzer. And then you're going to, you're going to stipple it in. I'm stippling it in. I'm going up, stippling it in. Once you've got it blended in, then you can go up, stippling it in. Isn't that a pretty blush? Now, stippling it in. Now when I put on my lip scents, it's going to stay on all day long. I'm not going to smear, smudge, or budge. It's going to match. Is that not pretty? So the next thing I do is I take that bronzer that I contoured with, and I open it up all the way, and I'm going to put it on where the sun's going to hit in an E. In a great big E. And down into my neck. And I take my natural powder, which I've had since March of 2013. See how much I've used? And I take a big fluffy brush that I got from SeneGence Cosmetics, and I knock it off. Okay. And that is my face, my foundation, and my blush. So I'm going to make another video on my eyes and my lips. So if you need any of these products again, then just message me on Facebook, contact me, or go to www.SeneGence.com/Cindy's Kiss and Tell, and I'll be happy to help you and to order products. So stay tuned for my next video.